Slavery in the modern world. It's illegal in every country on the planet, yet it's still found everywhere on the globe, and no one is safe. Anyone from young, poor kids in developing countries to established adults in the first world are at risk of abduction and sale into illegal black market slavery. While modern slavery is worldwide, the majority of slaves are found in the Asia Pacific and Sub-Saharan Africa. And the most vulnerable are citizens in countries that are experiencing an extreme rise in population and under control of corrupted officials that don't enforce the anti-slavery laws. Immigrants looking for work in urban centers or more developed countries. Abductors will pose as labor recruiters, luring in desperately unemployed in this circumstance. And social minorities, discrimination. There are several types of slavery that plague countries all over the world. There is labor slavery, sex slavery, and forced marriage slavery. Labor slavery includes both male and female, and all ages that are available to perform physical labor. Most times, these slaves are worked tirelessly in extreme conditions while being fed little to nothing. This is the most occurring form of child slavery. The next type of slavery is sex slavery, and is just as bad or worse than labor, and scars victims for life. Predators mainly target younger girls to sell on the market to the highest bidder. Avoid random people luring you to a non-public or secluded place, as the main source of sex slavery is abduction. The final type of slavery is forced marriages, and is extremely similar to sex slavery. Once again, mainly young girls are abducted and sold as wives against their will. This is a big problem in the Middle East because arranged marriages often occur. A prime factor of why modern slavery is such a problem is because slaves are so inexpensive and disposable. Back in the 1800s, acquiring slaves were for the wealthy in the majority of the time, cost around $40,000 adjusted for today's prices, while the average price of a slave nowadays is $90. Because of their cheap price and wide availability, the slaves don't have to be taken care of or maintained long term, when the owners can just buy more easily.